Using the indirect method to gain Sally's body assessment data, I can see Sally sits out with the healthy body fat percentage range, currently at 45% with a BMR of 1686. To move Sally forward towards a more healthy body fat percentage range, we will look at building and finding consistency in the areas of the BLGs where she is lacking. I will also address the quality of her diet with the addition of a calorie deficit target to aid this. Along with our exercise program, over time, I am sure we can achieve this. As this was my first ever assessment on anybody ever, looking back at my notes, I felt I picked every movement apart excessively. I then needed to rewatch the video over to pull out key points. Overall, Sally showed she had an awareness around her body and capabilities. She moved with thought and control. The main noticings I took from Sally's assessment was the inability to get her humerus vertical and reach down. In the toe touch, Sally had a flatness in the area of her lumbar spine. I also know Sally suffers from lower back pain at times. This will be something that will need to be monitored with an open dialogue between us. In the lunge pattern, not only could Sally not lower her knee to the ground, she was also wobbly within her body. This, along with her inability to hold the side plank on either side, and some strain showed in front and reverse plank, even though she managed to hold a good position for specified times, shows there is a weakness in the core area. Sally felt some tightness in her hamstrings within the ASLR, which showed in her bent knees. This could possibly be tied in with the lack of extension in the lumbar spine in the toe touch. As for Sally's work assessment, Sally was quick to find a pace she was comfortable at and kept pace throughout the 10 minutes. This was evident not only by looking at the screen, but in the whir of the bike. It was consistent the whole time. Even when I said last minute, last 30 seconds, your final 10 seconds, Sally didn't change pace or get flustered. She kept to her pace until the very end. This shows me that Sally has an awareness around her own aerobic ability. From not overexerting herself, but still applying effort, Sally has shown she likes to find a middle ground where she feels challenged but can complete a task. I can see how this could carry over into her approach to her prescriptions, especially within aerobic work.